out, and it's unclear. But it's women were such an important part of the precursor to the revolution and the revolution. Now it's about, with every group, how do you now mobilize to a new organizational structure, a new political party structure, a new election structure?
And I haven't heard of a political party that's been started either by women or focused on women's issues. Has something like that started yet?
Women's issues? No.
Yeah.
No, and I hope not, because women should be part of the whole thing, all issues.
Right, as opposed to just token
yeah.
seats that they get, that people
Right.
are embedded in the whole discussion.
But I mean, in terms of activism within, within that community as a particular minority community.
They're very active in all of these political activities that are happening now.
Because we had a woman run for president in 2005, Noel Saadawi.
That's true.
And that didn't go very far.
Yeah.
But
there were actually really more than one this time, and they will go a little farther.
okay. Inshallah. Okay.
There will be a Coptic woman that will run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that real? Okay.
You mentioned that you talked to the real revolutionaries and they discuss ideas and all that. My question is who are they? Is it one unified front? Is there a website for them? Or is it a collection? I mean, I read the news every day, and there's not, a leader for this revolution. That was one of the beauty, right? It was a group reading it. But those that you talked to.
This was their beauty, the fact that they did not have a leader and they did not have representatives. Because the minute they have representatives, they would have begun to give way things. So this was one of their best characteristics, that they had a leader, nobody represented them, they were just the people. And whoever started it grouped the rest of the country with it, or the rest of the town, each and every town. So the revolution wasn't in Madan Tahrir alone. There were Madan Tahrirs in every single big city in Egypt. There were people that died in demonstrations in Kharga Oasis, in the New Valley, way in the middle of the desert. So there were all kinds of demonstrations. So the revolution in general was made up of people of Egypt that were disgusted at the present, and they did not see that Egypt was going anywhere, and they wanted to clean up the scene and do something different, and get together to rise above all this mess. And that included the vast majority of college students, the vast majority of people that had graduated from college and did not have jobs, and the vast majority of people older people that were just disgusted at the regime.
But the ones that you meet with, the ones that you mentioned that you meet with them and they're discussing new ways of developing the country on that, which I would like to be in touch with and see if I can help.
Oh, fine. Yeah.
Who are they?
Yeah.
They have a website.
Yes, there are groups for the websites, all of them. There is a website for Mamar al-Tanmiya. There are websites for Egypt 2030. There are websites, but all of these groups just go into the Master Nardo, or whatever, which there is one big. No, there is something Master Nardo or something like that. And then there are all kinds of links in there, so you can find out. If you don't write to me, and I'll give you a link.
This is related actually to the question I wanted to ask, which was in an interview you said.
Sorry, could you speak into the microphone?
Sorry. Okay. So in an interview I heard with Dr. El Baz, you said that you wish that the next president be 50 years or younger, because you don't feel that the older generation is really qualified enough or in touch enough with the youth of today to know what the future of Egypt should be. And my question is kind of related to this one. Since you've met a lot of people in Egypt, can you identify one or two or three people who would be good candidates? Because all the candidates that I see right now are in their 60s.
Yes, the reason I said that is because of the fact that I personally believe that my generation and the ones that followed us immediately are all irrelevant as far as the new Arab world should be, completely and totally. We put all of our eggs into the institutions, and we forget the individual.